Bezmiâlem Sultan was the second wife of Ottoman Sultan Mahmud II, and the mother of Sultan Abdülhamid I of the Ottoman Empire. Her origins. The theories about the origin of Bezmiâlem are. Majority of sources however note that she is either a Georgian Jew or Christian Georgian. Alan Palmer writes that she was Georgian but gives no original name. Captain Charles White, a Briton who spent 3 years in Istanbul and knew Ottoman society well, in the 1840s mentioned that Bezmiâlem, mother to the reigning monarch Abdülhamid I, was a Georgian slave and was purchased and educated by Esma Sultan, a sister of Mahmud II. She was most probably an adoptive daughter of Esma Sultan like Rahime Perescu Sultan. Life. She is said to have been buxom and a bath attendant before entering the imperial harem. She had a beautiful face and extraordinary white and beautiful hands. She was married to Mahmud in 1822. As mother of Sultan Abdülhamid I, she was Valida Sultan from 1839 to 1853. One source says Mahmud II died of alcoholism, rather than tuberculosis, and she is reported to have convinced Abdülhamid I to destroy his father's wine cellars. She was 31 and was still young enough to despise and mistrust the elder non-statesman who had made him a self-minister. She advised her son to allow Husrev to incur the odium of seeking terms from Muhammad Ali, but urged him to resist the Grand Vizier's attempts to advance his nominees to important offices of the state. Abdülhamid duly played for time, awaiting Rezid's return from England before taking any major decisions on policy. His mother had given sound counsel. So shrewd was her judgment of men and their motives that the Valida Sultan continued to influence the choice of ministers until shortly before her death 14 years later. Bezmiâlem also recommended Resid to Abdülhamid because she believed he understood what Mahmud had been seeking to achieve in his reform program. She was popular and respected as Valida Sultan, and she also exerted political influence. It is noted that her son and his ministers consulted her on the affairs of state. Like other influential Ottoman women, she was a patron of arts and architecture. Among notable structures she commissioned a Kasri Dil Kusa in the Yıldız Palace complex, Bezmiâlem Valida Sultan Fountain, and Dolmabahçe Mosque in Istanbul. Her burial place is located at Divanyolu Street inside the tomb of Mahmud II in Istanbul.